Well, hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been writing and telling me how much you enjoyed my appearance on Larry the Cable Guy's show called Only in America. If you haven't seen that, check the video out before this and you can see that clip. So I hope you guys will check it out, those of you who haven't seen it yet. Anyways, the letters have been coming in like crazy, and you know I promised you guys another messages from the spirit world. So we're going to do that, but before we get into that, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay, my Spirit Guide Fletcher series says hi to all of you. Okay, my first letter today goes out to Brian Rodriguez, and Brian writes from Facebook. For those of you guys don't know, I do have a Facebook page and a Twitter page and LinkedIn. I'll put those links below. But Brian wrote to me on Facebook, and he wants to know if you can make your own Ouija board. Is that valid and will it work? And Brian, yes. The answer is, you know, the Ouija boards that you buy in the store are simply that they're mass manufactured. But you can create your own Ouija board. You can make it out of cardboard. You can make it out of wood. You got stone. You can make it out of stone. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. But the important thing is with the Ouija board, once you make it, you want to bless it and consecrate it to using for the highest and the best communications. So whatever you make it out of, you know, make sure you bless it with holy water, some salt, and incense, and make it, you know, intent that only the best and the highest spirits can come through it. And you'll make a wonderful spiritual tool. So you might want to look around. I do think there are some videos on YouTube that show how to make a Ouija board. So yes, you can do that. Okay? Hope that answers. Thank you for writing. Okay, our next letter here is Justin Thomas. And Justin also writes from Facebook. He wants to know some information about a relationship when he's going to have a girlfriend. Well, you know, Justin, I keep picking up a little bit of a delay here, but don't worry about that. The energy is shifting around you, and I see around December of this year. It's not going to be till the end of the year, but I do see you meeting a girl at that time. And so she has long brown hair. She has these big eyes. They're almost like purple, like violet eyes. Beautiful girl. And I keep getting a connection around her to music or to singing. So I feel like she has an artistic energy. And I keep feeling like you make an acquaintance, and I keep wanting to place this in a school. It feels like a university or a college sort of setting. But she's involved in music, and she may even be involved in a band. But it looks like it's around December of 2012, the end of this year, that you make that acquaintance, and I do see a relationship. Okay? Thanks for writing. Okay, our next letter comes from Twitter, and it's from Zulika. And Zulika asks about her relationship, her romance. Well, yes, I do see that relationship that you're in sustaining. It looks as we get into June, there will be some improvement there. I keep feeling like, you know, your partner right now is kind of in a bit of a holding pattern. They seem to have some anxiety about money or something of that sort. But I see things coming back into balance, and it looks like around June. So I do think things will improve there, okay? Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Super Baka 1. Has some questions about the fairies or the fae. Yes, well, let me tell you, you're not crazy. The fae are around you. You are picking them up. And you have a natural connection to the fae. It's interesting. I keep picking up around you on the father's side a Celtic bloodline. So I feel that you have some past ancient history that is connected to the Celtic Isles. And interestingly, I even pick up that you have fae in your bloodline, and that's why they're coming to you. Now, for those of you who are saying, what? Actually, you can't. Yes, humans can be intermixed with fae. The fae are not just like tiny little fairies like you see in the movies. Some of them are full-fledged human-looking beings who are very much similar to us. So yes, I do believe in your bloodline there are fae, and you know, the fae are powerful protectors. So they're drawn to you because they think of you as one of them. So you might want to do some exploration on your family lineage, particularly on your father's side here. But you're connected. Keep talking to them. Always respect the fae. You know, don't treat them disrespectful because they're very powerful beings. You know, a lot of people think, oh, they're just little fairies, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, no. They are powerful beings, and they're beings of consciousness and emotion and feeling, so we want to respect them. Okay? Thank you so much for writing, if that helps. Okay, let's see. 20 Animosity. Hi, wants to know about children. Yes. You know, first of all, I'm sorry you've been through all these struggles here, but I do feel that it's not going to be until around February of 2013 that I see a pregnancy. Yeah, but I do pick up that you will have a child. It'll be in 2013. So don't be worried. It's just the timing. The soul has to be in harmony with the parents. And I feel physically that your body is going to come back into balance. Okay? And I keep getting a girl around you in spirit, so I feel you're going to have a girl. And Fletcher keeps saying a boy's going to follow, so maybe two, but initially I'm picking up a girl. And I want you to work with your doctors, because I do think they're going to help you, okay? So not to worry. You're going to get back into balance, and things are going on. So beginning of 2013, you'll be with child. Thanks so much. Okay, let's see here. 1965 Blaze. Yeah, hi. This person wants to know about like what I did on Larry the Cable Guy. If it really is real, spirit center people, and did I really have a spirit in me? Yes, I'm what we call a trance channel. And that means that when I go into a deep trance, I set aside my consciousness, and the spirit people use me. They come through me. It is a real phenomenon. You can research it. It's called trance channeling. And so, no, that was real. I did channel on the TV show, and we did get some spirit activity. Unfortunately, they cut out a lot of the seance segment where I was in trance. But, yeah, we did get a spirit over that night, and trance channeling's real. And if you want to learn trance channeling, you want to do some research. I would suggest getting some books on that and work with a medium who can help you learn to regulate those energies. It can be dangerous. It's not something to be taken lightly. But that being said, it is a skill that can be acquired. Okay? Thank you so much for writing. All right. Next letter is Cy Vamp of Silver Moon. That's a neat name. You know, I got to tell you, I'm getting around you a lot of writing energy, and I do feel like you have very much a communicator theme on your spirit chart. And I'm seeing as we get into the fall, a book around you, and it does look like it will be published, if not at the end of this year, early next year. But by the time we get around October, November, I am seeing you have a book that is ready for publishing. So keep going on that. It looks very good. You definitely have a lot of energy around there. Okay. Thanks for writing. All right. Next letter, Dan and Joey O. Dan wants to know about his past lives. Well, you know, you've had a lot of lives. I mean, you know. But one that they show me here that stands out around you was in World War II. Now, you were a fighter pilot, and you fought in the Battle for Britain. It was around 1940, 1941, and you were a fighter pilot for the Royal Air Force. Unfortunately, you died in one of the battles, but you were a hero, and you went down defending the city of London. So, and anyways, you're back now, and you might want to do some research on World War II and the fighter pilots of that time. I think you'll really connect, and that'll help open your past lives, okay? But you're back here, and you are living a long time, so don't worry, okay? Anyways, and you may even have some military in your future. It may be a draw for you. Of course, you might say, I already died doing that. I don't want to do that again. But I do see it as an option in front of you. Thanks for writing. Okay, Artistic Trepper wants to know a little bit about their life. Past lives. Well, you know, first of all, I got to tell you, you have on your chart here an artist theme. And you actually lived, it was in the 1930s and the 1940s. You actually worked for MGM Studios in Hollywood. You were actually a chorus girl. You were one of these people who'd sing in musicals and be in the background. But you had a very successful career as a chorus girl during that time. It looks like you died around 1942, and it was a strange freak accident. You were at a theater. I don't know if you were at a studio filming or it was a stage show, because you did both of them. But a light fell on you. They were setting lights, and a big giant spotlight fell, and it broke your neck. Anyways, not to scare you, but that's how you died. in your back so you can continue with your artist theme, okay? And I do see success for you this year. And I really want you to be looking. I keep getting contests. I'm seeing you do contests. And it's like, I feel there could even be some television with this. So you might want to check out like American Idol. And also here on YouTube, Cree Ingles Idol Search has launched a lot of artists. So I'll put some links I'll send you probably. Cree Ingles, but you can look her up. She's very well known. You might want to talk to her about being on her program. Okay? Thank you so much for writing. Well, goodness, guys, I tell you, that's all I'm going to get to today, but I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for all your support. Keep watching. We're going to have more videos. You know, we've got coming up soon, hopefully I can get out a weekend dance video for yours, and we've got March horoscopes coming this week. So you keep it here at Spirit Channel. Thank you so much for writing. Thanks for watching. And, you know, of course, next week we'll have another Messages from the Spirit World.